Hey guys, welcome to TalkTimeAnime. I am your host today, Jordan, and I am joined by Lou.
Hello,
And today,
how's everyone?
oh, there we go. And today we will be covering Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 105. Oh, sorry, I said I would say that before the video. Chapter 115. This is a chapter review. We've both been following Jujutsu Kaisen for quite a while. I can't remember. I started reading it quite early on.
You started reading it probably like 7 chapters into it
Yeah,
coming
like
out
seven.
probably.
Yeah, like maybe 10 or something. You
Yeah,
joined
and
a bit
then
later on, but you've still been up to
it
date
was
for
like
quite a while.
30 or
Yeah,
20, 30 I was on when I
on.
started reading it.
Yeah. So we've been up to date with this series for quite a while. We really do enjoy it. We always have little discussions about it. So we thought, why not make it a weekly series? Yeah, we enjoy it a lot. We're obviously looking forward to the anime. But yeah, that's our little background on Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's jump into the latest chapter then. So, well, the beginning of the chapter, Sukuna, simply put, is a bit ridiculous. Just keeps getting more and more
Yeah,
ridiculous. Like, I mean, I was having a chat with you the other week about what's his name? Jogo, the volcano one. Um,
yeah,
oh wait, I have his name, Jogo. Yeah.
yeah.
How like we always debated like he was pretty underrated in strength, like in the
Yeah.
previous chapters, and we
Because
were
he only
like
ever came up against like Gojo.
Gojo,
So
yeah,
we didn't know how strong he actually was
yeah.
because Gojo's like up until this point he's like the strongest person in
Yeah,
like the whole world
he's
of
like
it.
flicking everyone away at this
Yeah,
point. Like, and
yeah.
we were like, "There's gonna be saying like," I was like, "These guys gonna be underrated or something," and he was. And then
Yeah.
bless him, he's now up against Sukuna, who seems to
Now it's
be
worse than it's ever
yeah.
been.
It's like oh my god, because he's just savage. He's just savage.
Yeah, he's
Oh
just
man, he
yeah, he just has no remorse. He doesn't care. It's all a game. Like,
yeah. It feels like it's just a game. That's what we were saying. Like how I don't know how to put it. Like we were like, oh, is he? Well, he is a bad guy. He is terrible. He is a terrible person or demon or spirit.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
Well, he's meant to be the king, isn't he?
yeah,
The
yeah,
king of the curses, like the
curses
cursed spirits. But he treats them with no respect. His own people. Let
people.
me just tell you this,
He
because
seems to just be completely solo. He just does what he wants at the moment.
yeah,
Like his whole end aim is like obviously to take over Yuji and like get his a body to use like
yeah.
full time. But like yeah, he's mental.
Him and Gojo are definitely the two strongest
Yeah,
in
definitely.
the world.
Mhm.
Which I feel like that means they've got to fight.
Yeah. Yo, definitely. That's what I mean. Like, I now want to see them fight. I still feel like Gojo's winning that. Like, you know.
Do you think?
I think so. Yeah. I think Gojo's just ridiculous. Like, I don't even think Gojo's shown us like close to his full strength.
Nah, neither do I.
Um,
And I suppose this isn't even full Sukuna with all fingers.
all
This is
fingers.
only what,
See, that's another. Yeah, that's
8,
another thing. Yeah.
9.
Mhm.
So he's
So
also got what? There's 20 fingers, so he's like 12 away from being at full strength.
that's actually. Although, well, didn't he fade him like 10, like straight
Oh
up?
no, is he
Jogo.
on 12 now then?
I
And
think
he's
so.
got 8 left.
Yeah, I think
8 or
it's like
9
that.
left.
Yeah. And he like
Yeah, so that's still crazy.
because Jogo was like, oh, I thought I could handle my 8 or 9, so he thought he could
9.
like what's the word? He could like hold him off at 10 or
Yeah.
so. And then nah,
Yeah, no.
he's like he did not
Nah.
expect that power difference. I
He got a
mean,
little bit too excited with that claim.
talking about the fight like specifically, we were saying before we started recording even because we were pretty hype. When
Yeah.
when he messed up Togo, man, punched him through the bloody
Building.
building.
Like,
Oh my god. And
he
like
just grabs his jaw.
yeah,
Just like drags him through each floor.
yeah. When honestly, like I said to you, instant screenshot. Where
Yeah.
that manga panel was so raw. I love Gigi's art. I love it. And
Yeah.
that one where he's like basically holding his jaw from falling off, and it's like I did not expect
Yeah.
it to be that brutal at all.
Nah.
At all.
It's I hope it's something that continues in the anime, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna get censored.
You think it's gonna be
certain
censored?
bits of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them have been savage. Like really good
It
fights though.
depends.
Again,
It depends.
yeah.
It depends if it gets a little bit more, because I'm thinking because it's Mappa, Attack on Titan isn't going to be censored really. Like that's quite gory.
Yeah, it is usually
Anime.
quite gory. They
So
censor some of it, but like yeah, I know what you mean. Like the bits you're talking about, like I don't think they'll censor them kind of bits at
no,
all. Like the actual fight and yeah. I
yeah.
hope not in Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm just trying to picture whether I can see us being able to actually see that animated, like his jaw hanging off.
His jaw hanging
I
off, all the
think that-
blood like spouting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh man, him slicing like half his head off and shit. Like constant.
Yeah, nah.
Oh my god,
That was grim.
that was mad. That was mad.
That was sick.
What was his power? Slicing and slashing. That's meant to be like his one
Yeah,
power. Sukuna.
yeah.
Mad.
That comes up later.
Yeah.
That's
But
that's what they thought.
well,
But nope.
nope. No. Simply put, that Jogo fight was insane. Like an absolute.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can call it a fight. An absolute beatdown.
Yeah.
But I'm actually like I wouldn't say like I stan him or I really like him, but I do in a way. I really like that. I like the design of Jogo. I want to see him fight more.
I want him to fight someone that's like it would actually be a close fight for him.
Yeah, I don't even know.
See him fight to his limit.
Yeah, I don't even know why I like him because like he has shown no reason for me to like him, but for some reason like I just want to see him fight more. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he's been in it a long time. I think that's why. Like,
yeah,
you're like, oh, he's still around. Like, you
Yeah.
just want to see something from him before
because when he
he'll
first
probably eventually kick the bucket.
Yeah, when he first come into it, I was a bit like, oh, is he like is he just fodder? Like, is he just like a hooligan, basically like a random goon? And you see him fighting Gojo, and you're like, crap. And then you don't know how strong he is because that to Gojo is insane. But yeah, anyway, went over that. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just like you want to, and then we finally start getting moments in this arc about like him really acting like a boss, like destroying those other ones and that. But then again, now he's the punching bag again. So
yeah,
let's see how it will continue. But yeah, and then we got a few bits with the sorcerers. You really like that?
it was the two. I like the guy with the
Atsuya.
Although we just met him at Suya, with the sword.
I think
and
he's brilliant.
He clearly has something to do with the moon or something because that's what he calls one of his.
Yeah.
Techniques.
Yeah, he has. He uses a lot.
I also really like the panda. When we saw the panda fight earlier on in what was it when the two schools are fighting?
Yeah, like the weird like tournament forest arc. Yeah.
Yeah, he fights against who's the guy that Mojito fought? The like weird robot sorcerer.
Oh, sorcerer. Oh, weird robots.
Did he not fight him?
The mecha guy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, mecha guy. I think I think Panda fought him because he was like they had that whole thing about how he hates his body and things like that, and the panda's like
that was so good.
Just
yeah. He was a guy.
Yeah, he was like he pushed Mojito to a certain
level we haven't seen yet, really.
But this interaction that we're talking about with the two sorcerers and the two people that sort of like were part of Ghetto's family.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I'm intrigued to I'm intrigued to see where that goes because we kind of realized that Ghetto wasn't really a bad guy. And we know that the one that we're seeing now isn't actually him.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
So I'm still a bit confused at why they're clashing so much. I think mainly just because he had a different ideal to the sorcerers by the end.
Yeah.
He realised that not everything was in the flashback that we saw. That not everything was as he saw perfect, and he realised there's another way of doing things.
Yeah.
So he went off with his own sort of ideals and stuff. But
yeah. And like you
said,
said,
Gojo had to do a dirty thing. So
Gojo did. Bless him. Love Gojo.
Yeah.
Still a goat.
But I suppose that's maybe also why they hate him. Because, but then they're trying to go get him. They're trying to like get him out as well. So I'm just so confused about what their plan
overall goals are. Yeah.
Unless they can get him back, his body back, and get him back. I don't know how it's
worked. I think they still like Gojo, isn't it? Because Ghetto's like he's like what his
family.
Friend
he was
or
like he's like brother.
So that's why.
So they're trying to protect him, but they also don't like sorcerers. So it's really weird.
So
it's really weird because he's like the head of the sorcerers. If we're being honest, like like without him, they're not what they are.
Oh,
so
that's fair. No, but what we were saying before about Atsuya. So we had a pretty sick moment against the other. Is it sorcerers? The like other people. And
I think I'm guessing they are.
Yeah, they look like sorcerers, but they look like fodder kind of thing in comparison. But but no, like
depends because Ghetto was strong. So if he's trained them.
Oh no! Sorry, not them. I mean like those random people. They weren't them, was it? That he cut, or was it? Because if so, then I am. If he's that strong, then
you're talking about the two people that interrupt him and the panda, innit?
Yeah. The two that
they're from the same family.
Yeah.
They're from the same family.
Those two are the same, but the people he cuts. Like, are they them? Because if so, then I'm surprised that he cut them that easy. Honestly, like, I was like, "There's no way that's them." Like, and then I swear at the bit where the meteor's coming down, that they're like standing there.
I think they might be the. they might be just curses, because he did say there's curses behind us or whatever. There's people behind us as well in the previous chapter.
Yeah, it's probably
because he was like, there's 2 in front and 3 behind.
Yeah, so it might be. Yeah. No, that was sick though. Like, and his new shadow style move, I think it's called. And I really liked
sword drawing.
I really liked his I'll try and put a screenshot up of the panel. But I really liked his explanation of
the ants.
The elephants tap dancing around ants, which is basically like him saying about Sukuna compared to like everyone else, and like Gojo compared to like like we're the ants, and especially like him saying that like just before or after he's just cut these people up, like he's just cut these people up, and it's like nothing. He's like, yeah, we're the ants, we are nothing.
It just shows the power level of like this like world, is that like these two are just like he's just completely eradicated like 2 people, and then he's just like, but in grand scheme of things, we're little compared to the forces that are actually around. We're like the bottom of the food chain in the sorcerer world. And it's like he what was I gonna say? No, he was mad, and it was like just the fact that like, oh my god, he when he was like mid sentence and Sukuna just turns up, that was like he's like, hurry up and run, and he's like, I will not allow that. I won't allow you to run. This is the thing, right? Stay.
There's already been massive discussions on Twitter and stuff about like the way powers and power scaling works in Jujutsu Kaisen, because it is a bit crazy. And like you said, like there's massive differences everywhere, like massive power spikes everywhere, and that does. And but so far I'll say, so far I'll say is that it's been pretty consistent. You know, like it doesn't not make sense to an extent, like Sukuna and stuff like. They've kept it with them two, and like they haven't had anyone yet like randomly get a power spike and reach their level or anything like that, you know?
No.
It's all been kind of explained, although it does leave me like, you know, in the future where like potential plot holes and things like that could occur. But at the moment it's fine. But like I was just saying.
Another thing that like when you're reading it, Jujutsu, is that some people don't even have any cursed energy, but they can still fight. And they're like you've got Megumi's dad, who has no cursed energy. You have Maki.
Toji. Yeah, Maki. Yeah.
Yeah, she has no cursed energy, but they're all just hand-to-hand combat. And Megumi's dad is like he's really, really strong. Like he's probably like one of the next people I have there, up behind Gojo and Sukuna, in terms of what we've seen him do.
Oh, definitely. No, definitely. Yeah.
If you look at the flashback, what he does to Gojo and Geto when they're younger, he's
insane.
Like, yeah.
Megumi definitely got away with that, but then it's like that again. We had mixed opinions about that scene, I think, but that was pretty raw. But I don't know what.
No, I do think that he's not dead. I think he can come back. He's that strong that he can just. Because that wasn't actually him. You've got to remember, that wasn't actually him. That was him. He took over someone's body.
Elder's body. Like, yeah. I just don't think he had any interest. He was just there for fun as well, like Sukuna. But then
I think he done what he wanted to when he was alive.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's like maybe he'll come back, maybe he won't. I feel like he will, because like we've said,
I want to see more of him.
I feel like there's still a lot of the series
I want to see more of him.
Yeah. And there's a lot of the series left.
And I feel like there's still more to do with him and his dad.
Yeah, definitely.
As Megumi and him, sorry.
And
also you got to think that like they always talk about the Zenin family, and I feel like there's a reason why he clearly wasn't a part of it. Like you got to remember that he let Megumi, the old man, I can't remember his name from the last couple of chapters before that, when they're fighting on the expansion.
I know who you mean. Yeah, the paint guy, the guy that can turn people.
He let Megumi take him in.
Yeah.
Like let him take him in as a sorcerer.
Yeah.
So there was clearly a reason why, but maybe they covered it a bit before they didn't really take people in that didn't have cursed energy.
Yeah.
So maybe because he was just like an outcast, and that's why he was like, do you know what?
Yeah.
Like I'm a hired henchman now. But he was crazy. I would like to see more of him.
They've introduced some great characters so far. But no, and then well, let's talk about that bit where, because we haven't even got around to the bit where like we was talking about where he goes in the middle of everyone and just blows up that meteor by. I think he claps. I think that's what the panel was trying to show.
It's just like
he claps and the whole meteor just like disperses into pieces. Like, oh my god,
I think also before that, all 4 of them are terrified.
I was about to say that. Yes, like
they're all like
that panel,
what the hell? Because
or the panels with all 4 of them, and then it's just like the sheer fear in their eyes.
Fear in all of their eyes. Yeah.
And it's
also like the panda and them don't even think, they don't even know that it's Sukuna.
No,
he clearly says like he clearly says like Yuji.
Yeah.
And he's just like, like he just laughs. He's like, hold on.
Yeah, but it's like the presence, I suppose, he has, which is insane.
Yeah, they can tell
so
that he's
sick.
just like a little bit darker.
Mm-hmm.
And the power that he's giving off.
Yeah, like they all listen to him without a second thought. Like, they know not to touch him.
They know they will die. They know if they don't listen, he will kill them.
Yeah, and then obviously we get the boy Jogo on the meteor. Or I think they're on the meteor. It looked like it, didn't it? Because it had all that.
Yeah, because you see the bit where like the silhouette.
Yeah. And
it's him standing behind him or sitting behind him.
Yeah, and then
he's just sitting on the meteor.
And then,
or what's left of one of them.
And it just, he's so sick, Sukuna. The way he comes through in that, like, if it hit me or something, it's like, what? And then, well, right, this is another topic. Sukuna can use fire. Like, what? Can he use fire, right? Or is it that he can copy anyone's curse technique? Because if that is the case, like,
Or do you think he can just use everything?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like any curse technique available, because he just wants a fight against Togo with his power, or Jogo, sorry, with his power.
He's just trying to like rub it in even more, just to show how strong he is.
Yeah, and I'm like, if that's the case, then is it just a thing that he wants to fight Jogo because he has fire powers as well, or is it that he can copy any or has any curse techniques powers? Because if that's the case, that's just madness.
Because he says, I won't reveal what my curse technique is, but what if his curse technique is that obviously he's the king?
Yeah.
What if he can just use everything?
Use everything. Yeah, oh my god. And then even Jogo's I think in the early chapters in that we had a thing where he has done a lot of research into Sukuna, because obviously he wants
but he's a follower. He was like a stan of Sukuna. He was like
Sukuna stan.
It was his plan constantly, even when he's talking to the thing that's taken over Go and Mahito and that.
Yeah.
He's the one that's constantly like, let me go find Yuji so I can give him the fingers. Like, he's the one that's constantly pursuing about getting Sukuna back.
Yeah.
And so for this to happen to him after he's like...
And he says, he didn't even know that he would have any other power. He thought his pure, curse technique or curse
was just, slashing.
Was slicing and slashing. Yeah.
Which is just a dumb way of just saying, you can just kill people really
at
easy.
most, you could say... at a stretch, you could say, it's wind, and it slices stuff up like wind blade kind of stuff we've seen in other animes.
It's just the power. It's the pure force. He can just fire out his curse energy. And it's
but then we find out damaging. But yeah, honestly, I don't know. What are your predictions for next chapter? Do you think it's just gonna be
Jogo's
a wash?
About to die.
Yeah, Jogo's gone.
I mean, that's what I feel like we might get. I don't know. I feel like they're doing this, and eventually we're going to get an interaction within Yuji himself.
Yeah.
And it'll be Sukuna talking to him.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely.
But I do like the fact that this is the first time we've seen Sukuna since the beginning, right at the start.
Yeah.
Where he's just been able to do as he pleases.
And it's almost it surprises us just as much as it surprised Jogo how much more powerful he is after eating them fingers, even though it's not even fully done yet.
Yeah, it's not even. So the power that he's going to have by the end of it.
It's going to be
because.
Insane.
Yeah, I don't know. That'll leave for another time, but
no. Yeah. That's fair. But no, I think we're going to get the next fight. I mean, after we've just said about how we low key kind of like Jogo and want to see more of him, I do agree with your point. I think he's not. I can't see him surviving this unless Sukuna wants to keep him alive for whatever reason. He's just.
Well, at the minute he's just toying with him.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
But I don't know what he's toying with him for until we don't know. He's I'll wait until I'm bored.
Bored. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
So he could just take as long as he wants until he kills him. Basically, he knows that he's going to kill him, but he's just at the minute I'm enjoying it still.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get bored, I'll kill you when I want.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that Sukuna could even be so dirty that he's saying I'll fight you with fire. Get bored of the fire and then just slash him and kill him.
Honestly, he seems like
he'll just stop halfway through.
Yeah,
he'll just stop halfway through and then trick him and use just
because it's not even
I don't know what it is and just kill him.
It would be a dirty trick for anyone, but it's literally like you said. It's just because he's playing. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's
care.
playing.
Doesn't care how he wins or whatever.
He has no thing for rules. He doesn't.
Madness.
He's a king. He doesn't care.
He's a king. He's an absolute king. No, No, really enjoyed the chapter. What would you give it out of 10?
A
solid chapter, I'd say.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't expecting giving a rating.
I know. Sorry, I dropped that on you there. I can go first if you want.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But then I feel like if you do it, then I'm just gonna go with yours. I feel like it's safe.
No. Yeah, go on.
I don't know. I think probably like. I like the fact that we're seeing Sukuna.
Yeah.
Which I haven't seen for a long time. Which I feel like, based on that bias, I would give it like a higher rating than maybe
a majority of the other chapters. Kind of feel like.
Yeah. Because like the pace has quietened down a lot since the Gojo sealing, and we had the bit with. Well, no, I suppose we had the fight with Maki when Megumi turned up.
I personally really enjoyed. I enjoyed
Nanami.
Nanami. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had, and I really like Nanami.
Yeah. Nanami
he's one of my favorite characters. Yeah, he's so cool. He's just like the fact that like when you saw the bit before and when you first meet him and Gojo are on the mission. You see Gojo how strong he is.
Yeah.
And because Gojo and people like Sukuna, you forget how strong these other characters. A bit like Jogo, you forget how strong these other characters are.
Yeah.
But Nanami, when he's up against any other curse, like. Mahito, he still did well against Mahito. Like, he didn't get whooped by Mahito. He was sort of caught a little bit off guard, and Mahito's a weird character because Mahito fought the mecha guy and struggled for a long time, but just pure power because the other guy had planned it so well. Yeah, so it's awkward, it's weird.
It's tough.
But I'd probably give it like 7-8.
7-8.
I feel like they're
That's a fair.
I think
when you compare it to other
chapters, because Sukuna.
8
would be.
I was literally going to give it like an 8.5 because I like 9 out of 10 is like really good, and I thought it was really good. But I was like, when I compare it to other Jujutsu Kaisen chapters, I didn't know if it was quite to that standard, but it was like almost there. I think next chapter it might even be there because of the fact that's leading up to it.
I've got a really big. But I've actually got a question actually, just to add quick. I wish if we have time, but I was about to say, whose entrance do you think has a bigger hit? Gojo when you first see him fight, or this?
Oh, what, like when he... Well, both of them were against fucking Jogo. Well, do you mean
that's
the one
what I'm saying. Like, that's what I think is fair. Like, who do you think has the... Like, we haven't even seen this whole fight, to be fair, but...
Yeah.
Like, based on entrances, who do you think's...
I think the fight so far, and, like, his beatdown has been... Oh, no, actually, then again, Immeasurable Void. So far, I'm preferring Gojo's. Like, so far, I'm preferring Gojo's.
Yeah.
But I love how savage Sukuna is. Like, how savage he is.
He's a different villain to Mahito. Like, Mahito's like the nuts villain. Whereas he's just like... I don't know. He's a bit mad, but he's just like...
Yeah. You don't know what he wants, and he's just kind of toying. Like,
you do. You don't really know what Mahito wants. Really, he's weird.
He's weird.
I still don't understand what the cursed spirits are after. They want to get rid of all humans, basically, or sorcerers.
They want to they want to get rid of Gojo because the minute Gojo's gone, they've basically done it.
Equals the playing field. Levels the playing field. Massively.
It's a bit like
it's a bit like in My Hero, like what it is now. Like,
kind of, yeah. But it's like I think it unevens it the minute Gojo goes because they're not. Because they were saying at the beginning how Gojo basically makes up like 80% of the sorcerer's power.
Sorcerers, yeah.
If he goes, then...
So yeah, it's unbalanced.
Unbalanced, it's AF. But no.
Do we think Yuji by the end will be... Oh, no, don't worry, I was going to say, do we think that he'll be like...
Who knows? I reckon...
He's got... At some point, he's going to be able to use this power. That's the way it's been... Like, it's got to happen. Otherwise, there's no point... Like,
well, I don't know. I know. Like, he probably is going to be just as powerful. He's probably going to be like the next Gojo or something. Like, because he is like the main character. He's going to end up, like you say, using Sukuna's power in some way, or just completely separated from him somehow. I honestly, there's so many like things around my head, like theories, and I don't know what one will come true. Yuji is a great one because you just don't know what he's going to end up being.
You don't know what he's going to have. Like, I don't know where his character's going.
Yeah,
which I like.
Yeah, I really do enjoy Yuji a lot.
He's about to hit like Eren did.
Yeah, he's my favourite like new
out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. He's my favourite new gen main character. But Well, we tangent off for a bit there, or we vented on for a bit. But if you're still watching, thank you for watching. Hopefully we didn't rant on too long. But if you enjoyed it, or you have your own topics or discussions you want to talk about in the comments, feel free. We really enjoy reading your comments and seeing how seeing what you thought of the chapter or what you think of Jujutsu Kaisen in general. And again, we'll be posting this. We'll be hopefully be doing this every week.
Except for next week, because there isn't one.
Except for next week, because Shonen Jump's on break.
Well, actually, it's for 2 weeks, 14 days. Thinking about it.
Well, yeah, a week break,
so,
innit? No, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks time, you'll see us again, hopefully. And we'll talk about the next chapter. If you want to stay up to date with that, any reactions and stuff, we're doing like reactions to anime like God of High School, Rent a Girlfriend, Decadence. So if you're interested in any of that, please subscribe and you can stay up to date with when we upload. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you next time.